Welcome to the Bridge Burner Podcast. We have Live Steve, Ash Murder, just regular ass Phil.
Regular ass Phil.
I fuck with it.
How are you doing today, ladies and gentlemen?
Should I be honest?
Yeah.
No, honesty is your best policy.
Your smelly ass feet.
I don't see it.
Wait, my feet do stink.
No, we
guys.
don't. Listen, we don't know if her feet stink.
Neither,
I would hope they don't.
I was
stink,
in therapy and I smelled them in my shoes and I'm so embarrassed.
Luckily, neither of us have a sense of smell.
You know why it stunk though? Because the white
Praise
man,
God.
Praise God.
Oh,
I
you
would
don't have
rather
a
not
sense of
have a
smell
sense
either?
of smell.
You don't either?
No, because of the pig farm. I'm serious. No, my dad doesn't. My brother doesn't. Because you're around the pig shit. So on a day like this too, it's so fucking
my
hot, and that
God.
smell it kills your sense of smell.
So
your brain cuts off smells.
You can't even smell your food?
No, I can smell, but very poorly. Like, it has to be like a strong smell for me to smell.
Awesome.
Why don't you
I
have
I'll
a
smell my
sense of
feet
smell,
now, but good.
I got shot in the nose.
You didn't get shot in the nose.
So you know what
I'm hilarious, guys. Like, come on.
Oh my god. You know we're gonna.
It goes me, Dave Chappelle, Richard Pryor, top 3 all time.
Okay.
That's right.
Sure. Because people definitely know who Phil is as a comedian. He sold out Madison Square Garden.
Dude, anybody fills out Madison Square Garden.
It's Madison Square.
No one's filled. There's never
Dude,
been.
Kill Tony filled Madison Square Garden.
But doesn't he have a following?
That's an open mic.
Is it really though?
Yeah. I mean, it's a YouTube.
If you don't
trying
know,
to get a boost,
and for the audience,
what anybody can do.
For the audience that doesn't know, an open mic is when you have a comedy show and anyone can show up.
Speaking of open mics, this Wednesday, come to Judy's E's, 6 to 8 o'clock. Brainstorm Comedy Open Mic.
Actually, next Wednesday, because this is not coming out till Saturday.
Well, we didn't say the date, so it doesn't matter if we say this or next.
Wednesday.
Oh, oops. I'll bleep out my shit.
Jesus
Just
Christ,
along.
You know what? Just start the
And
whole.
I'm finally fucking plugging shit,
Can
and
we
you gotta
start it
fuck it all
over?
up.
Wait, look at.
No more starting over.
No, because we didn't really like. Phil was saying he was like playing about the topics, and I'm not picking that shit no more. Because y'all got me so bad for that bullshit.
That's fine.
I mean,
that's
but
fine if you're not picking any more topics.
You picked some of the all-time worst topics.
I almost quit the podcast just because of how poor those topics were.
I left with my tail between my
I didn't
legs.
feel good about it. I'm like, we just screamed about nothing.
Well, the women had a great conversation.
Yeah,
no, I've been watching it back. That shit is having me rolling. I ain't gonna lie. Like, my sister was like, "Yo, this shit is funny." So it feels like in a moment. Listen, we can't put out that other episode 3 because that was
rough, right? That was the rough one.
Listen, that's for the break.
That's Patreon.
Patreon shit.
You want to see our shitty episodes on the Patreon?
You want to see the worst episodes ever made?
Pay. That's how we do business.
No, what the Patreon is because people just like to see the before and after when we ain't really on our shit. So it's been rolling
behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes, there people
or really bad content.
The problem is like people don't even love us yet, so we can't really sell the behind the scenes.
Not yet, but we gonna get there.
That's right. We're building following. We got all of 3 people.
One day we're gonna have microphones.
One day soon, because we got them. I just gotta get them.
What a surprise. 3 weeks, gonna get them. Not one day open.
Listen, my life right now is fucked up. So bear with me.
Well, let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. You know what?
How are you gonna do a podcast and say, my life is fucked up? And then we go, tell us. You go,
I'll just say this. I can't really get into all of it right now, but I'll just say my life is so fucked up. My housing is fucked up. My money is fucked up. My life is fucked up. No, I didn't.
Well, how about this? I'll start. My life is fucked up. I'm pretty broke right now, and I have roaches. We're all sitting in a community of roaches right now.
Listen, I've lived for like 3 months in like an infestation, and this shit, whatever I don't see shit is nothing. When I tell you,
if I see something, I'm leaving.
When I tell you the bathroom, the toilet seat roaches, everything roaches.
No, it's not like that. It's just in the kitchen. It's kind of bad.
No, that shit in the room, roach crawled on me. Like, I can't. I'm convinced I swallowed a roach. I'm convinced.
Why?
This is
How do you
all
convince-
great.
Because I will wake up choking.
Can we
like
start
every
what?
night.
Can we start over?
No, we're talking roaches here.
What do we want to start over
Why?
for?
Yeah, we're in a
What
good
you wanna-
roach
What
conversation.
do you want to start over for, Phil?
Because it's not enough about Phil, so we got to start the whole
No,
fucking podcast.
I want to hear about the roasting fences. No, actually, your roasting fences.
It's not in the. It's just in the kitchen's pretty bad.
No, our shit was everywhere.
I'm spraying the shit out of it with all this crazy shit.
I had to in the shower. I had to look at the shit before I got in the shower. I couldn't sit on the toilet seat. I had to kill the roaches.
Oh my god.
I couldn't even sleep on the bed because I saw a roach in the covers, and that freaked me out. So I had to sleep like, I swear to God, I'd fucking swallow a roach. I'm convinced.
I heard people swallow roaches.
But do you know
That's
though
what
people
Lena
swallow? No, do you know? Typically, people swallow like a few hundred insects a year.
I don't believe that. How do they measure that? Who's fucking tallying how many fucking bugs you swallow?
I was
How would
counting
you
the
know that
bugs in
shit?
the
I
neighborhood.
don't
Do you have a
know,
scientist
though.
just watch you sleep and then like count the bugs?
I think though it's true though that people do swallow shit. Maybe not a couple of hundred.
Oh, look at it like this.
No,
Bugs
definitely
are-
not a couple of hundred. Maybe like 5 a year.
Okay, I'll say 5. That's
I don't
it.
think I've swallowed one.
Me
ever.
neither.
You don't know though.
I'm pretty sure.
You
You
wouldn't
know,
wake
he's
up.
covering his mouth. I was freaked out, dude.
You wouldn't know though.
I'm pretty sure I would know if a bug ran in my mouth.
Do you sleep really light?
Well, here's the thing.
I sleep hard.
But
as
here's my
shit.
whole point. You said you wouldn't know.
Yeah.
So then how would you know it's 5? If you don't know, you don't know.
Because she's a woman.
She thinks she knows everything without
Listen,
proof.
that was a man
A
who did the
women's
fucking
intuition.
fucking survey.
Wait,
shit.
it
That
probably
was a
was
man.
because it was a scientist, right?
Yeah, it
Oh,
was.
so it must have been a man.
But they. Oh my shit!
We're kidding, of course. It's a joke. I don't want nobody to think
Fucking
it's
wish
true.
this torch.
No,
would-
I mean, it's
Stop
truly-
pointing guns at people.
It's truly just the problem with the science community. They're very sexist. They don't allow women to do anything.
Listen, I don't know how they. But that's the
because
same.
they get sidetracked all
No, but
the
that's
time,
the same
but-
how people
First of
say
all,
like.
some of the most amazing scientists are women. So cut it.
No, that's true.
Name 3. No, just name 3 scientists, actually.
Hey Siri, can you name 3 female scientists for me? I can't. Well, I
We
can't
don't
name
even
3
know
The
males.
only
though.
scientist I can name is Bill Nye. I don't even think that's
Is
a real
he even
scientist.
real? I don't think he's a real scientist.
Neil deGrasse Tyson
First of all,
kind of a scientist.
He's not. He's a physicist more than anything.
Yeah, I don't know any scientists.
Is it if it ends with it?
You know what? I don't think scientists exist.
Not necessarily though,
What's that?
because Neil is the physicist. He's not a scientist.
Yeah, but isn't that a type of scientist?
Yeah, but he's not testing shit like scientists with the fucking.
He doesn't wear a white overcoat, so he's not a fucking scientist.
And he's not with the
He's not
fucking
Bunsen
yeah. He's not doing that shit. He's
Oh,
talking
then
about
how could be a
like
scientist?
no, he's like talking about like quantum physics and string theory and dimensions and all that shit.
Okay, so let's get into some actual topics. Let's talk about how we celebrated Juneteenth.
Oh,
Ashley, you go
God. You know what? Last year, I worked so hard, I forgot I was free. And so I said this year, I refused to
Same.
work on my day of freedom. I took the day off. I texted my cousin, let's go be black as fuck in Brooklyn. So I went to a barbecue. I had the official drink of Juneteenth, Henny and apple juice. It rained on us. I know it was a white man. He was so upset that we were celebrating Juneteenth so great.
Well, it was Jesus, probably.
Jesus was not white.
A what?
Jesus was fucking.
Since when?
Middle Eastern, probably.
Every
Right.
picture that I've ever
Palestinian.
seen, he was blue-eyed.
No, but he had olive skin and he had thick hair, like
I've
almost
never
dread
been to a
type hair.
church
I mean,
without
it's
a
in
blonde,
the
blue-eyed,
well, it's in the
Aryan
Bible.
Jesus.
I mean-
No.
It's in the Bible. I've
course,
read the
yeah.
Bible front to cover
not-
because
I
I
know.
grew up in that shit. But anyway, and then I ended the night at a little club in Brooklyn somewhere. No, actually, I had a DJ set with playing all the jams, and then went to another place to dance and just felt so black. And I love being around black people. There's a few whites, but I feel like that's how you should celebrate Juneteenth as a white person.
I know what I think. I actually celebrated Juneteenth the perfect way as a white person.
How?
I went to the mountains and just stayed away. Let you guys have your time.
See, no,
just
I don't
go
think
away.
y'all-
Like let you guys. We'll go out in the mountains.
Dude, I
We'll
don't-
drink
I
Bud
don't
Lights.
think some people be so. I don't necessarily agree with the black.
Wouldn't it be worse if I was with the daishiki on, like, woo, black
No,
excellence,
but
yeah.
no one was looking at her like, bitch, what are you doing though?
I
Like,
wouldn't.
so my thing is,
You brought that up before this
I thought
even
it was
started.
funny though.
Yeah,
I thought it was funny.
And they don't know, so you might have to.
Yeah,
tell
Oh,
that's
them.
so
true,
okay,
that's
at
true.
this black club, a white girl with her white partner, she had a little dashiki thing on, little African garb, whatever. She was like dancing. She had rhythm, whatever. I just thought it was funny because I think that's unnecessary. You don't have to wear the dashiki, but I do think
It's like trying too hard,
right. Her just being there was already
Of course,
cool.
that's fine.
But I don't know if that place was black owned. So I feel like white people, they're like, I don't know how you should celebrate. Listen, it's a holiday. Enjoy it too with your family. Go support a black business or go to a barbecue with the black people that you know. And if you don't know black people, go to a black business support. That's how y'all should celebrate. Enjoy the fucking holiday. I don't want your money. I don't want your guilt. I don't want. Haley did get some money though.
What?
Haley, she put the fucking QR scan like send me money for Juneteenth. Some black people do that on Instagram. Like, hey, white people, send me money for Juneteenth, like reparations. Shout out to Haley though. She got a little something.
It's because they wanted a little something.
Listen, if you're
I don't
white,
think there's
if
really
you're-
white people that are like, my
if
God, I
you're
gotta
white-
give this half
listen,
white girl.
if
She's not
you-
even a full black.
She got some money. Shit,
Yeah.
it wasn't even a lot, but I just don't agree with that. But people,
I'll
who
tell you
do
this,
I
it
get
wasn't
it.
anonymous. It was somebody who wanted her to know that they gave her
Oh, see, I
money
didn't
to
ask her
start a
that. I didn't even ask her
She
who.
was
I didn't
not
ask
anonymous.
Her. I didn't ask her who it was. I say, get your reparations, girl. That's all I
Hallie
say.
Blanding, right?
Mhm.
That's what you're talking about. Shout
Isn't
out to
it
Hallie. Haley, I always say it wrong. I always say like Halle Berry.
And
accident.
Haley.
I always say it the wrong way.
All right, Phil. We gotta do the
how did
blacks
you-
first, and then the white.
We did him.
I already said my piece. I just went to the mountains.
The
Stay
mountain's
away.
weird though.
Well, go ahead, Phil.
Oh.
I can't step on that. I can't.
Wait, but-
can't do that.
Wait, you just went to the mountains and drank with your bros and shit?
Well, yeah, my uncles, we go, and my like dad, my brother, nephews, we go to Lake Ontario every June just for like a.
So y'all
Just
decided,
go- it
let's
happened
go
to
on
be.
Juneteenth.
Happened to
Let's
be
go on the
Juneteenth.
black holiday.
We trust me, all my white union uncles were like, "Say, fellas, you know what we should do? We should go up on Juneteenth this year."
Exactly.
Yeah, that didn't. It just happened to be.
That's cool. I
Juneteenth.
love the mountains.
We had a good time, but I quit drinking because of it. So
That's a good
For
thing.
like
yeah,
for like a week or forever.
at least a week,
A week to forever.
at least till Friday.
Cause I'm like, you going completely sober?
This is the first day I'm not hungover since the escapade started, which was like Wednesday to Sunday.
Listen, I wish I could go on a bender like that.
It's tough. I can't anymore.
I can't. I don't think I can make
My
it 2
insides
days.
hurt now.
I'm sure they do.
Like,
Feel
this,
shriveled
like
up.
everything. No, like I'm bloated. I'm like
it's
one of
the
those
worst.
like beer belly guys for a couple
Yeah.
days. It's awful.
Damn.
I hate myself. I think everybody hates me. I get the depression now.
What is it called?
The anxiety.
Yeah, the
I
anxiety.
get I get the fucking depression. Yesterday I was just like Leah
No.
saw me walking in. She's like, "You look so sad." I'm like, "What's
I do too, but because alcohol is a depressant, though.
Yeah, but during
Yeah, that
alcohol, it's
listen.
not a
I know.
depressant.
I always say that, and
Yeah.
no, it's a depressant though. So that's why
Yeah,
I always
I know.
feel fucking depressed too.
If I do one day, and then I take a day off, and then I can do another day. But if I start stacking the days, I
yeah.
used to be able to do that. I
But
can't
how
do it
do you?
anymore.
How do you? The first night, if you go hard, how can you continue? Because don't you feel fucked up?
That the first couple are rough, and then eventually they feel good. They taste good again. You just gotta fight through it.
You know, let me do a week bender.
Don't do it.
I've
You're gonna-
always wanted to
don't do
be
a
an
week
alcoholic and do a week bender.
Trust me, kid. You don't
And
want to
then-
go down the road I've been
and fucking
down.
disappear. No one knows where I am. I'm
Guys,
fucking
there are
week bender.
hotlines if you're feeling depressed, and there are also
And that's why I have a
hotlines
therapist and
if
a
you
psychiatrist.
if you drink. Let somebody else finish talking. Appreciate
Dude,
it.
you put a
Wow.
button down on Phil, and he just gets so responsible. It's crazy. I don't know what to do with this.
Nah,
Phil.
not at
Fucking last episodes. Oh, I don't condone none of this shit. I said,
all.
oh,
You
Phil's a
saying
different
wild,
man.
you
He's
saying
guiding
wild
us-
things.
He's guiding us towards
Isn't that the
conversations.
But anyway, before I was rudely cut off, so on Juneteenth, I was off. I played basketball, did laundry, and took a shower, and did regular
It's good you
stuff.
took a shower.
Nothing too crazy. You know what I'm saying?
why
Well,
didn't you
So why did you have
the
to-
half part of you?
what do you mean? What
Why did you have
am I
to mention-
celebrating?
That you're free?
I'm already free. I believe you were born free as well.
Listen,
think
last
like-
Juneteenth didn't
Staying
feel
out
like
of this
it.
conversation.
You
This,
know what
you
I'm
guys can debate this.
No, it's
Listen.
not. It's not a debate. I just think this is my whole thing, right? So if you're doing something positive on Juneteenth, I'm with you.
Yeah.
You know, you're doing something for schools, you're doing something for kids. But if your whole thing on Juneteenth is to get fucked up, or part of my French messed up, are you like really getting the point?
Well,
Yeah.
if you're enjoying if you're celebrating, if you're having fun,
Absolutely.
getting fucked up can be fun.
So there's two
As you
there's
smoke
two
your
ways.
second joint in a row here, I mean.
I mean, I smoked on Juneteenth, of course. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? But I smoke every day, so was it?
Fair
I mean, I didn't get fucked up though, but I mean, shit.
I mean,
if
it sounds like you got pretty
if
fucked up.
you want to get fucked up, that's your prerogative. Listen, I'm free. I was doing free shit, so I'm free. I'm enjoying my freedom. Last year I worked way too hard, and so this year I said I'm gonna just.
I think it's funny these dudes, like, I've seen white guys getting mad that they have the day off. It's like, just take the fucking day off, dude. Like, why are you... You're picking the wrong time to be racist. Like,
Dude.
just take the day off and
Right,
enjoy
or
yourself.
listen, if you want to fucking work, go into work by all means.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
just go into
Just go
fucking
do
work.
it and prove
Like
your
it doesn't
point.
have
Get
to be
your
a
time and a half. Get your
Listen,
Florida holiday.
Listen, because
Yeah.
people be out.
This
so
this is the thing that makes me most proud about Juneteenth. You get paid for it. They recognize it.
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
a that's a beautiful thing.
It's
okay,
cool.
but
it's
I
a
still
natural
didn't get my
old region.
reparations though. So.
I mean, but oh boy, she makes me want to say dangerous things. So when she starts saying that, I want to be like, were you ever a slave to get
it
reparations?
doesn't fucking matter. My ancestors were.
You know what I'm saying? My ancestors was.
You
I
can't
am-
obviously give the slaves.
I'm not equipped to have any comments on these conversations. You guys keep talking. I'm out of the picture on this one.
As you should, BITCH.
Do you know?
But either way, not to be funny. On some real shit, yo, happy Juneteenth to everybody who celebrated Juneteenth. Whether you celebrated the way that Ashley celebrated it, or you celebrated the way that I celebrated, or you celebrated the way that Estevie.
No hard R's the whole day.
Listen,
You know what I'm saying?
as long as you enjoyed the day,
And you went home safe to your family.
that part.
That's what's up. You know what I'm saying? Get money, get paper, all that good stuff. That's the
Right.
most important
Fucking,
aspect of it.
listen, white people go
Amen.
out and have fun. I'm not mad at it.
But, you know, happy Juneteenth. On to the next topic. So, before we go on to the next topic, anything you guys would like to promote?
I already tried to promote my open mic and it got sabotaged.
But I think you should do it again.
Judy's Ease every Wednesday 6 to 8. Come by. It's a great time if you're a comic. Hit me up on Monday. I'll get you on the list. One drink. That's all you got to pay. You get free food, free shots at the end. And if you're just a regular person, it's a fun time. It's a good
So-
mic. All the comics are good. Come by. Have a good time.
Fucking
Real
fire.
quick. There's 52 Wednesdays in a year. Go ahead.
I will say, if you would have saw last episode, I did put the IG in the
sweet.
video of Brainstorm.
I did see that.
Comedy
I've been meaning to thank you for that after I watched the episode.
Okay, so I put that shit in there.
Which means you didn't watch the episode.
Right, but anyway,
Yeah.
I can't watch myself.
dude, no, but
Yeah.
I'll put it.
So watch me.
below.
Just stare at the left side of the screen.
No, I'll put
Like
the
you
IG
do when you
below.
watch it.
I
All
didn't
you
even
do is
notice
stare
there's
your
other
own
people.
self.
I'm like, yo, these guys are not letting me talk. Oh my God, look at them talking again and again. Jeez Louise. But anyway, go ahead.
Yeah.
And back to Ash Murder promoting the dopest, most official show ever put on by a person
That
from
part.
CALI, the second best coast. Definitely not the
Ooh.
best coast. Because we all know the best coast is the beast from the east. But
So
anyway,
the West Coast
what are
is
you
the West
promoting?
Coast, but I'm promoting my show, the Comedy Hideout. The Comedy Hideout Show, fucking July 6th, 7 p.m. Oliver's in Astoria. I will put the IG.
Who's on
shit
it?
under. I don't.
And this
This,
is-
the
do I
flyer's
ever-
not out.
Is it every
Has
Wednesday?
anybody
It's
been
a
on?
show. It's not an open mic.
Oh,
So
okay.
for every first Sunday of the month. The next show is July 6th.
So every first Sunday of the month, Oliver's in Astoria. Come check out Ashley. Eventually, I'm gonna show. I swear.
Has anybody ever done it twice?
Yeah. But it's
Huh.
because she was. I needed her for the gay show.
Huh.
And she's fucking funny.
When are you gonna do a white boy show?
I already
all
told.
the hottest white comics.
Listen, for real.
I
the
won't be on all the hot.
the-
I won't make that list. It can't be the best white comedy. Just like
the Comedy Hideout Show meets Brainstorm. We gonna do it
we're gonna do an
at
ice cream show.
shop. Just stay tuned for that shit. We gotta get the details.
We gotta talk off camera for that kind of shit.
Yeah, we gotta get the details.
Buy the Patreon.
And then you'll hear all about the details.
When we start the Patreon, though, when people start fucking with us, they gonna want to see the behind the scenes, and that's what you're gonna get.
Cursing is bad.
You know, I'm gonna go get see, this is why I didn't want to cross over like this.
Oh, with the crossover, but now that Ashley is gone, men, let's talk men stuff. So, Mr.
How are your
Steve.
balls hanging these days?
Very well, but anyway,
Same.
how you feeling about the 76ers? Third pick in the draft. I know we talked about it. It's coming up this week. Probably by the time it's out,
Dude.
you will know who the pick is.
I've never been less excited to have a high draft pick. Never been less excited
It's a
for
good
a team.
draft, though.
Yeah, but it's a shit franchise. I've just accepted
They're
how
not.
ass the Sixers are. No, because there's been 2 MVPs as Sixers and 2 careers that have been completely wasted.
I guess you're
Iverson
talking
and
about-
Embiid. And the whole fucking city turned on Iverson at the end, and now they're all turning on Embiid. The whole fucking problem is just the franchise sucks. The management sucks. What they've done with the team has been awful. We can go through it all, right?
Welcome to Nick fandom.
I can't do that, dude.
No,
You
no,
guys
no,
are
no.
assholes. No,
I don't mean you're a Knick fan. I mean this is
man, I
it
know.
sounds like being a Knick fan to me.
It's similar, dude. I
You
feel
know
like
what? We make it to the Eastern Conference Finals. Let's fire the guy who got us here the first
Yeah.
time in 25 years.
yeah, exactly.
Wait, I'm sorry, I gotta cross. It's
No,
too
no,
icy.
show it. You got to do the Iverson
It's too-
crossover, but when you do it,
It's
you know.
too slushy.
Do the Marbury
so I gotta get
crossover.
it.
You know what I'm
Brunson.
saying?
So is that do you consider Brunson like the greatest Nick you've seen him? Like where's he rank on like your all
So
time Knicks?
the greatest Nick is definitely Walt Clyde. The greatest
like
Knicks
the
have
you've
to.
watched. Like the youth,
Yeah, if you're going
yeah.
by watch, it's gonna be with me, Patrick Ewing.
Yeah.
Brunson is getting up there because he's, pardon me, excuse me guys, he's doing things that no Nick has done since Patrick Ewing, like
Such
making it
as?
out the second round
Yeah.
multiple times, getting to the Eastern Conference Finals for the first time
Right.
in 25 years. I mean 25
Right.
years, my apologies.
I sometimes I think you guys won the whole fucking thing after you beat a depleted Celtics team. The way you all
Here's the
acted.
thing, right?
Jesus
So
Christ, the
I
shit
just put
talking
it
that
like this before they start trying to ish on Knicks fans. The West Coast is the best coast, correct?
Absolutely.
Where are you right now?
With what?
Where are you
What-
right now?
What you mean?
The
Who,
East
me?
Coast.
Where are you right now?
Right now, right
New
here.
York, right?
That's
I
right.
guess.
Where are you right now?
New York.
Jerusalem, aka South
East
PA?
Coast. East Coast.
Okay.
But this is
So
like an
New York,
alternate.
they're not
dimension.
even in the East Coast. They're in New York because we live over here. We got everybody over here.
I always
So
say
everybody-
New York's magical.
Everybody who was over
yeah, but
there,
their teams
I promise
suck.
you,
It does.
50% of them were Knicks fans. 50%. The rest were a bunch of Steves and Ashleys
Yeah.
trying to be at the party and screaming, "Let's go Knicks!"
Nah,
Listen.
this dude had a Knicks tattoo. This guy I work with has a Knicks tattoo on his calf, and he's sitting here talking shit the moment that he said I want Tatum's Achilles to go. It went. He started talking shit. He started celebrating after they won. He said Knicks in 5, then he said Knicks in 6, then he said Knicks in 7 in the Pacers series, and he never stopped talking shit. And there's too many of those. It's like I feel bad for you guys until you start getting successful, and then I'm just like, God, you're so fucking annoying.
I want
Yeah.
you
Which
to
is
win.
probably say
Just-
every Philly
I'll
fan.
put Steve's address in the comments if you want to knock him off. How dare he talk this blasphemy? I don't even know what's wrong with this kid. You support injured ass and beat lazy eye, want to be big type cat. Get out of here. Anyway, let's go
Lazy eye.
Knicks. I'm disappointed we fired Tibbs, but I support the laundry. So no matter what, whoever we hire, I'll support him as well. That's it for sports, guys. Next.
Let me just say one thing about.
Wait,
the
I think
Knicks.
we should also congratulate OKC. They got a ring.
Why? The
They
Knicks
got
didn't
a
get
ring.
one.
I just want to.
the
This is
season-
the, you guys are the worst sports. You gotta be better
The season
sports.
ended Game 6.
Yeah,
of the
right.
Eastern Conference
Yeah,
Finals.
there was
After
no
that,
champion.
What? Like, you know,
It was all over. Yeah, well, my season ended.
everyone stopped watching the playoffs once the Knicks got eliminated. Ain't that a beat?
I stopped watching. I was
No, the
watching
NBA
shit.
season ended the moment it fucking started for me. There was not even a time to be excited as a Sixers fan this year.
Let's go back to the WNBA real quick. Did you see what happened with?
We didn't.
No,
never
let me
even-
just cut you off right there. No, I did
So you
not.
didn't see Sophie Cunningham come rally for Caitlin Clark? So we'll leave it alone. Guys, remember,
I don't even know
they
who
weren't
Sophie
paying attention.
is.
Of course I
But
was.
anyway,
I don't
latest,
watch sports.
WNBA, here's what I say. Like, I don't even like when people are like, women should support the WNBA. Because I don't support leagues of short white dudes playing basketball. I want to see the best people play the game.
Listen,
And
when
that's dudes.
WNBA, when they start dunking on bitches,
oh my god.
when they start
Oh my
dunking
God.
I don't
on
want to
bitches,
watch 35-year-old 5'8" white dudes with one Achilles go try to play 3 on
First of
3
all,
on TV.
that is incorrect. There's a bunch of young ladies who are very talented. So
Well, they
I
should
don't
go to
wanna
the
continue-
NBA where they can make
I don't
better
want to
money.
continue to defend the the WNBA because it irritates me.
I don't mind it.
At all the backlash that they get, but I know
agree.
every year they're gaining more and more talent
Well,
because there's little girls who grew up playing basketball from the minute they
Listen,
got
I
a chance to
support
get
it.
I
on
used
the
to
ball.
want to be in the WNBA.
I'm
So
cool.
I fuck
No, I
with
can
it.
tell.
I don't
With
think
all
it
the practice and the dedication that you have, absolutely.
No, because I didn't get that. If I would have got that, I could have been nice to basketball for real. I could have been nice.
Yeah,
But
you
not
said-
not
yeah.
WNBA nice.
Yeah,
I don't
you know
think.
what?
I don't
That-
know.
That's
That's
what
the most
everybody who says who
that's
never
the most
tried to
New
get
York
good at
thing
something.
you've ever said.
Yeah, right.
Every New Yorker who ever played basketball,
That
can
could've
we
been
pound it
nice.
out?
I could have been nice.
Oh.
That's every
At least
New
college.
Yorker.
Yeah.
College
like,
nice.
I had a scholarship until I tore my knee. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I can show you the scar.
That's very true.
Oh,
I was
fuck
Curry
that.
before Curry. Even though anybody
Yeah,
knows
yeah.
I played, I was definitely not Curry. I'm not a shooter. I drove.
You were Draymond before Draymond, maybe, I feel like.
Man.
Just bullying everybody.
No.
Man, a bitch could have been nice. if
There
she
was
got
a
trained.
moment where I was a small cat. You know,
Here's-
so I'm still not.
But I want to
cat.
clarify. I don't hate the NBA. I don't think it should be shut down. But I
You
just think
shouldn't
we
hate
should
the
be
NBA. The Knicks are in
the
it.
WNBA. But because
We call it
let
the-
it exist. But
Us
let's
who
also be
support
honest and
the
say,
WNBA
it's-
call it the W. Thank you.
well, the W is not as entertaining as the NBA for obvious reasons. That doesn't mean it sucks. That doesn't mean it should go away.
He's
If
trying to
that's
insinuate
totally
because
fine.
they're women.
Well, it's true.
It's not true. There's
They
definitely-
they're not as good at
I
basketball.
don't agree with you. You've never watched Caitlin Clark play if you're saying that. You've never watched.
Listen, I'm
the
gonna watch
Liberty
just
play,
because you
so-
always talk about it. I'ma just.
No, I know.
You
You've
too. I
you've
don't
always
have-
been saying
like
it
I
for
said,
the last
it can
3
be
years. So I
entertaining.
I
totally
know,
believe
I
you're
know,
gonna watch
but
it.
I will one day.
It can
You guys
be
don't know
entertaining.
nothing
Yeah,
about
you don't,
Angel
you don't
Reese.
want- neither of us watching. We're all the ones arguing the hardest about it.
I know. So it just shows you that
Oh, fuck.
ignorant people who talking
We're the
reckless
loudest. Yeah, we're the
about
ones on
shit that
Twitter.
they don't know nothing about. Might as well
Man.
I
vote.
believe you. I never said they suck. I just said when they start dunking on bitches, that's when you gonna get my eye.
All right.
But-
Why don't they?
Biologically.
You said it.
Right. Look at
No, I
this.
had this
You
whole
hear that,
conversation.
America?
Yeah.
No, I had
Ashley,
this.
Let's leave it alone because they're irritating me that how much they're disgracing the W and they never even watched
Phil,
it.
all I said
All right.
is when
Phil,
they
you're
dunk
off the
on
clock.
bitches.
All right.
You're off the clock.
So here's the next thing.
You put a fucking
No,
did
I
you
never
guys-
said my Nick
Did
shit.
you guys vote? All
You
right.
never said
All right. What's your Nick shit?
my Nick shit is all I'm gonna say.
I always
was,
want to talk about
listen,
the Knicks.
I was rooting for them. I really was. I ended up watching games at my job.
Over the Lakers?
Yeah, because I work in New York, so they
LA.
Knicks fans. Anyway,
What about Golden State? Were you rooting for Golden State?
I
too?
was.
I always
this year.
in my
I wanted to
heart.
see Jimmy get one with those old guys. I wanted to see that. That would have been nice. If the Knicks couldn't be there.
I hate Jimmy.
How do you hate Jimmy, man? He's old school.
He played on the Heat.
Yeah, but the Heat were never like really that scary.
All
of a
right,
team.
but the Heat are the Knicks rivals. Just like I don't like you, not you per se, but your team.
Yeah, but the players you can respect and wish they were on your team.
No.
Oh my
No,
that's
God.
these Knicks
Let me
players.
just wrap this Knicks up. I was gonna say I was rooting for them. If they win the championship, a bitch don't be outside, but I was gonna be outside if they won the championship. Because
Oh.
New York would have been lit as fuck.
What a
I
surprise!
would have loved to see New York destroy their city the way Philly destroys our city on a
Listen,
championship.
First of all, we
just so
don't-
you guys could stop talking shit
York
on
would
us.
have been
You guys
lit
were
as
destroying
fuck.
for the second round.
It was nothing compared to Philly.
Well, and
we
that
were
was the
blowing each
second
other up, and
That's why
doing
my
typical
coworker
Philly
thinks
stuff.
there's a conspiracy theory that they purposely don't. I don't
Because they're
believe
gonna
it.
destroy the city. That
They
might be
purposely-
true.
I don't believe it,
I
but they say
wouldn't-
he was
I
like,
get
no,
it.
they rig it so the
So the city doesn't burn down. So now,
he's so serious about it too.
Yeah, in 10 years, they'll be like, remember the New York riots of 2026
Yeah,
or the
yeah,
next
yeah.
one? Oh my God! And
Things are gonna go
we
down.
got the third best odds to win the championship next year, and that's
Really?
with no coach.
Listen, I hope y'all win.
Me too. As an actual Knicks fan who supported them forever, I hope they win too.
It's just
Philly,
like the 49ers.
Like, I
hope
wanna
Sarah.
see you
I
guys
hope
win
you
one.
start a new process.
So they could shut
I do
the fuck
too.
up.
that's
Like
what we need to do.
Trade
It's time.
Embiid.
It's time. Embiid's never playing again. His knee's done.
I believe you.
You've seen these big men, dude. When once something gets fucked up, they're fucking done. Embiid's done. I hate to say it. I love
like
Embiid.
out the league, done,
I think if he's capable of playing, he'll be good. He'll be
but not
great.
the same.
No, he could be the same, but he'll never be able to stand on that leg. He's 7'2", like 300 something pounds. Once your knee goes out, he has no cartilage left. The fucking
Wait, what the
president,
fuck happened?
10 years of the NBA at 300 pounds, 7'2", running up and down the court doing
It's
crossovers
bone
and
on
shit.
bone at this point with no cartilage.
And then all these assholes are calling him a bitch because he's not playing, and I'm like, dude, he has
Bitch.
no cartilage left. Like, you can't get off the couch because your back
He
hurts. You're
can't
calling
get
him a
he
bitch,
can't
you
get
know?
a knee replacement.
Yeah, I think it's the
Just
like
give him a
ownership.
bionic
The
knee.
ownership hasn't been saying when he comes back. They've been saying if he comes back. That's how you know it's.
They can't
it's
just
fucked.
get him a fucking bionic knee.
You would think.
Like,
Might as well just cut it off and put a robot in it.
Dude,
no, put a fucking. They got the
get him
fucking
one of those
titanium
rollers.
knee or
Just
whatever.
rollers. One of those, like roller carts.
And me just really
With a roller cart.
No, they get him a
Throw me the ball.
titanium
Yeah.
knee or some shit. Damn, that's sad. Cause
I hope I'm wrong,
Not
but
to
that's
a
my
Knicks
gut.
fan. Now let me stop. I wish Embiid nothing but prayers and help because
no, cause that's honestly.
Because you're wearing that fucking shirt, dude. This Phil with a fucking button down. I've never seen anything like it. He's a goddamn politician out here.
prayers and hell.
Prayers to
Vote
hell.
Democrat.
Right?
Vote Democrat. You know, go outside.
He's got the
Today is
blue on.
actually election day. Go out and vote for your mayor.
It's too late at this point.
I didn't. I still got a
That's
Jersey
why I didn't want
license.
you to talk
I
about
don't
it.
want to pay your bullshit taxes.
I got a California license.
Arrest these.
Cut that shit.
You guys,
Give
give
your
them
sister, cut that
I
shit
mean,
right now.
the socials and addresses. Say it to the camera right now.
585
All right.
31 Phil. Do you really think that's
You're
even
from-
She
close?
knows her social.
That's even.
You're
Do you
from.
think that's
know,
even
fuck.
close?
You're from Cali.
Why the
could
fuck
be
would I
anything.
do that
You
You
shit?
know what I'm saying?
I don't even know if they have them out there. At the Wild West.
Are those real
Yes.
palm trees in Cali? Oh, so I
there
wanted
are.
to do a segment called Ask a Comedian.
Okay. Do it. Let's do it.
Why are you
What the
laughing?
fuck were we talking about? Next segment. Ask the comedian.
Ask a Comedian.
Because I don't even know what you go ask.
All right,
You
so
ask Steve first.
Steve,
Yes.
have you ever got heckled for saying a racist joke?
Only
Or
by-
a joke that was considered racist?
I don't know if I got heckled, but people have been mad at me for racist jokes, but it's never the race I'm talking about. It's always white people who don't know the race. Like my Colombia jokes, only white people get offended. Colombians fucking love them. My black people jokes, same shit. Growing up with black people, the stuff I say, black people think it's funny. White people are like, what is she saying right now? That's what it is.
All right. Ask a comedian.
Okay.
So here we go.
Okay.
My question to you:
Mhm.
have you ever felt like, and this is this is a real question.
Okay.
So they say, like in the workplace, that women get treated like second-class citizens.
Mhm.
Do you feel like female comics get that same treatment?
Let me answer this one. Let me answer this first. Let a real comedian go first.
Yeah.
I mean, I absolutely do feel that way, and it's double for me because I'm a black woman, but because I'm in a lot of white boy spaces. But I will say, some of the white boys be fucking with me though, but it's usually just I'm ignored. Like that's really much the worst thing that happens. No one has. I mean, someone said a racist joke. He just said an N-word, but he said something like, dude, and it wasn't that funny. And then the hoes came up to him. He came up to me. He was like, oh, should I not? I was like, dude, I'm not mad, but like you shouldn't just like don't say that. It's like, oh, I'm trying to find where the line is. It's like, okay, get away from motherfucker trying to find the line. Like, you know what line to cross and what not to cross. But
Yeah,
it's just an
the
excuse.
line excuse is something that can make sense, but then it also can just be a complete bullshit excuse. Like, oh, it's comedians trying to find the line, and they
Yeah,
just
no,
go way
'cause
clearly
that's
too
that he
fucked
just
up on
wanted
shit.
he just wanted to say it because he thought it was funny. But it's like, dude, if you're gonna talk black shit, make it be really funny. Like, if you're gonna say some racist shit, like, make it be funny. Because it's funny, I'll laugh.
You
Yeah.
guys make me really want to go to one of these shows and really listen to what
You
you
wanna
say.
see-
Am I gonna hear a joke and go snuff somebody?
It
I'm like,
it
bro, what did
depends,
you say,
though.
man?
Nah.
Like, it depends where
Steve's
you go.
like, yeah, he's
No,
uninvited
there's-
to the show.
Yeah, actually, don't worry about coming to a show.
As much as I fuck with the white boys
I was like,
now,
what'd you say, Steve?
as Steve
No, our
shit,
white crew is
yeah,
good
no,
white
but
boys.
this is why I go to every riff mic, because someone always puts N-word on there. Y'all want to say that shit so fucking bad, so I go there to make sure that y'all don't. That's why
we
I go.
wouldn't say no. It's not like we're like.
She said that's
chopping
why
up
I
the
go.
bits. It's
Y'all
like
ain't
it's the
saying it
easiest.
tonight,
The
son.
thing is, it's a very low hanging fruit, easy thing as a white dude to be like, oh, will I say the N word? It's like, am I going to say
But
the
I'm
forbidden
always like,
thing?
who puts that shit in there every single time? I don't know.
Justin Hartman, I think. Shout out to Justin.
Okay, I can see it.
I
It
hope
probably
that-
is Justin. to
Wait,
be
he
honest.
was the one that was gonna send me his dick pic, right?
One
Was
of
that
them.
him?
Whoa,
One of them.
I'm
So
not.
you know, I get my white boys
I know, mixed up.
confused, the names and the
Justos,
shit.
I ain't putting you on blast, alright?
If it was
all
you,
these cats.
Justin, you played me because where's my dick pic? You said in the morning when you wake up you gonna send me one, and I was gonna send
Now
you
that
the
was
pussy
I can't
pic.
tell you that guy's
Oh.
name because
So-
that guy there was the one guy
And
who didn't wanna know
Ashley's
his name, so I'm not
OnlyFans will
telling
be
you.
right under here.
Oh, I think I know his name though.
Oh
Someone
yeah,
said
you're
it.
supposed to do an OnlyFans. Remember?
I
This was the
can't do
idea.
it.
I know. So right now,
Did we talk
Ashley's
about that on this?
Ashley's OnlyFans will be showing up under her face right now.
Here's the idea.
right about here.
Tell me this isn't a good idea for an OnlyFans. She doesn't have to do anything but judge white dicks. White dudes just send their dicks and she just says like, that dick sucks, oh, that's actually a nice dick, and just talks and makes fun of the dicks. There'd be these like fucked up masochist white dudes who are like, I want to see what she says about my cock and send her $30
All
to
I'm
look at her
gonna
dick.
say is I like your dick because all dicks are very interesting. They're very unique. So I'm not gonna say, oh, that's the
Joel
ugly.
hates
I said,
this
I
conversation.
said, send me your micro penis. I'm not even mad at it. You the one who
sorry,
started.
Bill. I forgot.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It
No,
just
I
happened.
did bring that up.
This is my
I
last
think you
episode.
could make a lot of money with that though. That's all I'm saying.
I
Oh.
can't.
I get not wanting to do
Pushing
it.
a girl to OnlyFans, and the
Yeah,
white
but it's-
man on top of it.
But it's exploiting white dicks.
I'm
and
not here
making
to
money.
exploit.
Because you know, like, dudes are fucked up and they'd, like, send a chick money for them to look at their dick.
Right? That's so fucking weird to me. I
It's
can't
very
even
weird.
support that
But it's
shit.
lucrative.
I-
That's all I'm saying.
Listen, I don't need to make.
How do you know,
Listen.
Steve?
What's Steve's
We'll leave that for the
OnlyFans?
Patreon, alright? I'm not plugging the Patreon or the OnlyFans
Steve
on
got
here.
an OnlyFans with
And we're not
this?
talking about
Because
my
how does he
OnlyFans.
know how
And
much
Steve's
money I would make?
OnlyFans will be featured
Look,
right
I'm
here.
estimating. These are just estimates. I'd put in ChatGPT and saw what it would say.
Listen, I can't do it. I'm not here to exploit. I just want to see your dick. I didn't say I was gonna fuck it.
Hear
but,
that, white
you know,
guys?
We'll see. Shit.
But you gotta send it
I don't
directly to
know.
Ash
Is it,
because
is
we do
it
not
not
want
worse
to-
that she just wants to see
Only
it for
one-
free and won't monetize it?
Only
or-
1/3 of this podcast wants to see these dicks. We need to be very clear.
Yes.
Don't send them to the Instagram.
Oh, I'm gonna put my IG down here right now.
Yeah.
Boom. But it's Mrs. John Doe for the record.
Yeah.
Nice plug.
I would go crazy and
She's
put
gonna
my
be like,
phone
yo,
number, but
my D pics went up 1,000% since this last episode.
I'm still not getting DMs. And listen, I'm not gonna
I'm
exploit
not-
your dick. I'm not gonna put you on blast. I'm not gonna humiliate you. It's just for my own personal pleasure. That's all that it is for.
That is so creepy. For your own personal pleasure. If I was on here
I'm a
like,
girl, I can
women,
say
show
that.
me your tits, I'm not gonna tell you they suck. I'm just gonna use them for my own personal pleasure.
Yeah, but you're a guy.
It's not
so
gonna
I'm
be a
just-
good
listen,
thing.
It's a double
And
standard.
pay me $30 to do it.
It's a double standard. I know. But
I would just be getting dude pecs if I did that. You know that's what would happen.
He's gonna be like, did you like my rack? That was my cheeks. I just took him from a good angle.
That's a dude ass. That's not tits. That's a dude ass. I see the balls hanging.
Listen, y'all got on this topic. I could go for on and on, but you know we could.
All right, then that has been Ask a Comedian.
You don't have no more questions?
No.
No, that segment's done forever.
Phil, I don't know.
I'm gonna get a pair of glasses with no lenses in it and ask a comedian. I'm gonna put it on. I'm gonna have 3 questions every episode that I ask you all and ask a comedian.
So what's the second one? Second round.
Well, technically it'd be a third because I asked you one separately. But the third question would be to both of you guys. So this question is, what's the hardest part about putting a show together, being that you both have some experience in doing it?
Getting asses in the seat.
That part.
That's it. The rest is easy. Any fucking place in New York, like, yeah, you can do a show in my empty fucking room. Then make sure they buy drinks. People are here. You find a date that people won't be there. That part's fucking easy. The comedians doing all these mics, we know enough good comedians that we know will do a good job. It's just convincing people to see.
Though too.
That's true.
I always get someone who drops out.
That's true. But there's always somebody who will come on and like.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, if anybody ever drops out, I'm always ready. I live very close to that place, so like.
You know what? Someone did drop out for July too.
I'm busy.
Hey, call me every time I ask you. I'm having prior
I'm gonna be
commitments.
busy.
He's like, what is it? I don't know yet.
I don't know yet, but I'll let you know when I find out.
Shit.
But anyway.
But that
that's
is
it.
the really the promo, like how to get
Figuring out how to build it, which is something we're trying to all
And the
out.
best way to get asses in the seats is to use those 2 places that they told you that they were going to be for their next
Bottom of the
following
screen.
shows. Every Wednesday, Brainstorm.
Yeah. That's
Where?
Right. Judy Z's.
Oh my God.
Pay attention.
And was it the first or the last Sunday?
The first Sunday of every month.
The
The
first-
Comedy Hideout show.
And then we do
Oliver's in Astoria?
Yeah, Oliver's.
And Oliver's in Astoria. So let's get some asses in them seats.
Well,
And then
first we gotta get viewers.
Yeah. Eyes on the
Watch.
screen and then asses in the seats.
That part.
But either way, the promotion is positive, so let's keep always mentioning it whenever we talk about.
Oh, did I mention my show at the Rose, my monthly show?
Oh, you have a monthly show?
Funny you ask. I do. Yes, we do. We do a monthly show at the Rose. It's in Chelsea, right? 26th and like 7th or something. It's at like this cool hotel. It's this cool little space.
What's the place called?
The Rose.
The Rose. You could just use the
Brainstorm
Google
Comedy Live.
and Google where the Rose is in Chelsea.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To make it easy for everyone.
Oh, you know what though? Send the flyer send it to me and then I'll promote it through the
Yeah. We'll do that. for
podcast
everything.
shit.
Yeah.
So
And then you promote like you've been promoting.
Yes. Yes.
You know,
As
we'll
well as
continue
I've
to
been
promote
doing.
you while you don't
Oh
promote
my God, I've been promoting. I've been promoting better so far.
listen, it took him to get with a white man to fucking start promoting and doing shit.
He's like,
white
he
man.
was like, I'm not
Wow.
promoting for the colors.
That right?
Yeah.
That's exactly what it was.
He's like,
And
I ain't changing. He seen pause in his
I
head.
didn't
Then
know if
he
you guys
got
were
with
really
Alex
gonna be here.
ass.
I didn't know if I could rely on you guys every week.
Wow. Then he got with Alec. Shout out to Alec. I love
Alec
Alec.
with a C or with a
See,
oh,
a
Ali.
little gay, right?
I
A little gay.
feel like
I
it's
wasn't happy
sophisticated.
about that when I found. I mean, I think you should just go by Alex, but he goes by Alec for some reason. I don't know if he thinks it makes him smart or like interesting.
Shout out to you, Alec. I love you, Alec.
He's such a little boy. He has a booster board he rides around on and shit. He might as well go by like Alex, little Alex.
Little Alex.
Yeah.
But I'll listen. I'll post all that shit in
I feel
the.
bad. What's a booster board?
It's like one of those electronic skateboards. He skateboards around the city. He's a full-time New Yorker. His whole life has been in New York. He has a booster board.
He's so cool.
And he has a motorcycle jacket for it.
Does he really?
Somebody bought him it.
Yeah, here I am driving my car. And
Yo,
this
he
guy
wears
is
this-
booster
That's so
boarding around
funny
the
though.
city.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
I love it.
And then girls
Shout out
think
to
that he's got
Ali.
a motorcycle, and they
But he
start talking
pulls
to
up-
him, and then he walks out with the board, and they're like, "Oh, huh."
That's so fucking crazy, Alec.
Shout out
That's
to
crazy.
Alec.
Shout out to you. I'll put.
Albendero at Albendero, some shit, some stupid name.
All right.
Listen,
So since
I ain't
we're
gonna,
promoting
I ain't
your
gonna put
stuff,
all that
shout
shit
out to the Rich Exchange podcast. Shout out
Who
to
are they?
those are my peoples from
Oh,
the
yeah.
PX. That's my man Darren, and damn.
Wow.
I'm
They
saying-
his peoples though.
You're
for
giving
the
me
BS.
shit.
First of all, I'm smoking,
All
so
right, hold on, we gotta
I
edit the
apologize.
name in.
I apologize to y'all, but Rich
Shout out to
Exchange
those two
podcast.
guys.
What are they
Also,
talking
shout out
about?
to their clothing line, Rich Roy.
Okay, I'm gonna have to post that in the. I'll post
Yeah,
it.
yeah. I like to cross promote and always promote my
Of course.
peoples, and make sure that you guys are saying the things that you need to say.
Listen,
When's that Angry Nick coming back?
Very soon.
That might be enough for
Oh,
episode
man.
45.
Oh yeah.
Well, but before, just want to say, great to be back with you, Cali. Thank you in between your weekends of going to Cali and then coming home, making time for the little,
Listen, I do what I
Oh,
can. A bitch is busy.
you know what I'm saying, palm trees and purple trees. We know how it be. You know what I'm
Listen,
saying?
I thought we were all gonna
That's-
do like a pound thing, but you
that's-
guys just did it.
Well,
Oh, like
No,
a,
it's alright. Don't.
no,
Nah, it's not cool to even do
he
that.
feels left out. He
Sorry.
wants to be.
I
colored
was
too.
doing individual dabs, but
Not the handshake.
You
The
gotta-
white guy.
you
fucked
gotta-
up. I do that shit.
you
all
gotta
the time.
explode.
Oh yeah.
You gotta.
All right,
no
before
sound effects.
before we close
Of
though,
course, sound effects.
I may
What
actually,
explosion doesn't
wait,
have
I
sound
may
effects?
actually add an explosion sound effect though. Just
No,
before
you're not.
I am.
You're not gonna.
Oh my
put it
god,
in.
I added. Do
He's
you
telling-
even see what I
I
added?
watched the episode.
Did you see I added to Steve
You
when you
did.
was like, come to brainstorm, kind of like, go fuck yourself, and I added a little sound effect.
Oh, okay.
She added
Thank you.
actually multiple sound effects for
Alright,
the
thanks.
episode. If you paid attention,
He does
to
not.
actually
He
watch.
didn't even accept
I
the fucking
actually-
shit.
I
I
watched-
did accept like 3 of them. I forgot to accept the last one because I was in the mountains.
What happened? She sends us the episode. I'm watching it and then commenting as I watch to you guys in the text. And he's like, "Oh shit, he is watching. That's right, because we were watching and then talk shit about."
I just gotta remember what your comments are and then just talk about those parts. Act like I watched it.
No, but I'm telling you, as I edit it, I be hella laughing and
I believe
shit.
it.
in between naps and not doing work. You know what I'm saying? You're
Just
very
put that
busy.
shit in the background.
Exactly.
As you playing video games, just let it play in the black background. That gets the streams. But
All
before we close, please like and subscribe. We're trying to get, our subscribers up,
You know what
our
I'm saying? We're
views
trying
up.
to get to 1 million, but let's start with 10.
Help us
Start with
get 10.
5.
Help us get 10 subscribers, okay?
Please.
Ooh.
I gotta make sure I'm
Please. No, it's
Listen,
not-
we're trying to get 1,000 views. We need some subscribers.
I don't know
We're
about that.
dying over here. We're
I'm trying to
fucking
get.
dying.
I'm trying to get a Billy. I don't know about this 1,000, but whatever.
I need a fucking exterminator, so if we get some views and start like monetizing it.
If
that'd
you
be
want to,
nice.
if you want to promote your extermination business and use
Hey.
Steve as
And
an
then I do
example,
a
or
review.
possibly,
I'll lie. I'll say it was a great job no matter what.
you know, we
Do it
we
for
love to do.
You'll get 10 whole eyes on that fucking commercial. If you fucking...
10 Billy. Alright,
Also, if you have
it goes me. I think I'm changing the ranking. It goes Chappelle, me, no,
prior.
Richard Pryor, Chappelle. I don't know how I can rank
You don't
myself
rank
third.
at all.
I don't
And
know,
that
like
someone who's
I
not
really
a comedian,
feel-
Well, it's like you're in
Can't
your own
rank.
tier, and then it's like the other one.
Yeah, I think it's like the Phil
so
tier.
The Phil tier.
All
and then
right, so
below
we're
that.
taking me out because I'm in my own tier.
Yeah.
It's Richard Pryor, Chappelle, Murph.
Okay.
Damn.
Murph is my guy. Delirious, bro. Those are crazy, especially in that timeline. I feel bad for y'all that watch it now because it sounds crazy the things that he's saying.
Yeah, it's very offensive.
I mean, it's
Oh, really?
Yes.
What'd you do in Juneteenth?
I just hung out.
All right.
drink with the
Thank you guys.